I got my one-way ticket. I got my one-way out. And I ain't gonna waste it.
So this is like maybe my artiest, edgiest lineup that I've ever put together. I'm gonna start with Friday night. The first artist on the bill is Weaves. Weaves is an icon in the making. They have a new record out called Wide Open and a new song on the radio called Walk Away, and it is fantastic. Next up is, as we heard about already, SHARON Van Etten, beautiful artist, and I always felt, okay, maybe it's going to be a little bit too mellow, but this new album that she has coming out called Remind Me Tomorrow is her most successful record to date. She's on a huge tour, and the next artist that we have on that night, which is Aloe Blacc. He's an artist that is striving for social change, but also one that's going to deliver a dance party for us on Friday night. Moving to Saturday, starting off, kicking things off with Colleen Brown. So happy that Colleen is coming to Interstellar Rodeo this year. Next up after Colleen is ZAKI IBRAHIM. She is a South African / Canadian artist, and her most recent record is called The Secret Life of Planets. The next artist is Kanon. I've always recognized him as being a true talent. After Kanon, we have maybe my favorite band of life. I always call them this, the Rheostatics. After the Rheostatics is an artist that has never been to Edmonton before, Perfume Genius. He's relatively new on the scene. And lastly, we're going to kick off the day, or end the day, in a giant party with Sheila E, who is an iconic female artist who most of you will know from her work with Prince. She's bringing a 7-piece band. It's going to be awesome. We are going to have such a good time. It's going to be super fun. I'm dying to find out what that show is going to be like. I think it's going to be great. If that's not enough, we have Sunday. Sunday's just as exciting. I found Southern Avenue. They're from Memphis. They're making, I think, maybe their first trip to Canada ever. So they're going to come and play and kick things off for us on Sunday. After Southern Avenue is an artist, an icon, Saul Williams. He is a king in his community. We're going to calm things down after Saul Williams with Lucius. This is a band fronted by two beautiful voices of Jess and Holly. Next up is Asleep at the Wheel. They are almost 50 years old. It's been almost 50 years since Ray Benson started the band. They're from Texas. They've won something like 10 Grammys. After Asleep at the Wheel, we have Whitehorse. They recently put out a blues album, their second, called The Northern South Volume 2, which is an homage to their love of the blues, where they take blues classics and reimagine them in the truly Whitehorse way. And then finally, we're going to close off the festival with our huge headliner, Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. Super pleased to welcome them back to Edmonton to close things off. It's going to be such a good time.